Greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Munitions Law Group. Cheshire DeBrosse here, gun lawyer, coming to you live. Not live, actually. My good friend Curtis Hallstrom from VSO Gun Channel is recording for us today. Say hi, Curtis.
Hi, guys.
So he actually gave me a question today I wanted to talk about. It's something that came out, I don't know, how long ago? 5 years, 6 years ago, roughly? Yep. The pistol brace. If those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it's a brace. It was developed by Sig Sauer, and it goes over the arm, and it's attached to a stock that goes generally on an AR-15 platform style rifle. The reason it was designed is to get around the National Firearms Act regulation, because it was designed as a pistol brace and on an actual stock. It was not technically considered a short barrel rifle, because you could have a shorter barrel on it. With this pistol brace, it was considered a pistol. The regulations or the ATF on their own, it kind of went back and forth for years, but right now as it stands, it's completely legal. Didn't recently, Curtis, they come out with an opinion that says you could even shoulder it?
Yeah, it was can't shoulder it. That was SHOT Show 2 years ago.
That's right.
And now,
yeah.
This past summer, they said we're good to go.
Right. It just depends on who the president is, apparently. But anyway, so let's talk about this brace. One, it's very inventive, I think. It's a testament to our capitalist economy and how inventors and entrepreneurs will get around regulations. No matter what you pass, it's going to happen. You cannot regulate out ingenuity. So with that said, it does have some use, and what we've seen in the marketplace now is people using these for actual concealed carry firearms. They'll put them in bags, briefcases, whatever it is, carried in there as a car carry weapon, and carried it under the auspices of their concealed handgun license. Can't speak to all 50 states. I'm going to speak to the state that I know best. That's my home state of Ohio. My law partner maybe can speak to Georgia carry, but in Ohio at least, the question first arises, is it a handgun? Because our license doesn't apply to just weapons, it applies only to handguns. We don't have a CCW license in Ohio, we have a concealed handgun license. So it has to be a handgun. Handgun is defined as any firearm that has a short stock that is designed and capable of being fired from a single hand. I believe it would be considered a handgun. It obviously is capable of being fired from a single hand. I don't really know what the law and the legislature intended when they wrote short stock on there. Obviously, if you pick up a Glock, does that even have a stock? Obviously, that's a handgun, though. So with that in mind, I do believe it would be considered a handgun. Now, keep in mind, if you're pulled over, will a law enforcement officer agree with you? They might not even know what it is. So you have to keep that in mind, that you might still be arrested. You might even be charged with a crime, and then that might be something that has to be brought up in front of a jury or judge to decide. So with that said, just keep those things in mind. Obviously, safety is first. We've all heard the saying, it's better to be carried by, was it 6 than tried by 12, I believe. If there's any truth to that, that's for you guys to decide. But just remember the points here. Keep in mind that it's not an absolute that you can carry that thing. But I do believe it's a handgun. I do believe Ohio's concealed carry handgun license would accommodate it. Whether or not that would hold up in court, or even more of a risk, whether or not you would be arrested of an unknowing or a police officer who's got a vendetta against guns for some reason, that's yet to be seen. With that said, if you have any comments on this, please drop them in the comments below. As always, be safe out there and carry on.